Welcome back to number 3 land. I originally said I was not going to play this level again after that little freeze up at the end of the last video, but you know what? The level was so fun the first time that we just have to do it again on screen. What do you say? So...
chase the hamsters, watch them run!
Yay! And we get some song on top of it too.
Scurry, and they hide and go peek! That's why it's fun to play hamster go seek!
Actually, it's not fun to play it because you know what? What if you're one of your hamsters like hides in like a death trap or something, and then you find out they died, and then you're sad because you're gonna regret. You're never gonna want to play hide and seek ever again because you know you're gonna say, if I hadn't played hide and seek, if I didn't make the hamsters play, then the hamster would still be alive. And that's a part of learning. Sometimes you're going to make mistakes that result in things you don't want happening. That's how Terry McGinnis learned. He lashed out at his dad, and then in the end, Derek Powers ordered him dead. Granted, there's nothing Terry could have done. He probably would have been killed too had he went back. It's not like Bruce Wayne, where he actually saw his parents get shot. Terry wasn't even there when his dad got killed. So... instead, he had to be felt with the guilt that the dad died thinking his son hated him.
There should be an elevator down here somewhere. I'll need to ride it back up to glide again.
Okay. Can you explain how you're even able to glide without any 2x4 technology? Because a sweatshirt does not function as like a wing or like a cape. Or maybe it does, I just don't know about it. Like, that's how Batman does it. But then again, Batman specifically designed the cape to do that. Alright, and now, of course, we have all but one of the hamsters we need. So, okay. We get the horror music, signifying our return up to the top, and here we go. I swear to God, number 3, if you freeze the game again, just so I play this level again, I'm probably going to break something now. I'll probably cancel a Let's Play because I'll probably discover at that point that my copy of the game is broken. And wow, number 3 actually took falling damage this time. What? Yeah. Oh. Shit. Hey, but we start here. Is this the first time we died? Alright, this is annoying. It's annoying. Stop it. Get over here. Stop. The fuck? Finally. And I'm rushing through this level because, you know, I want to get through it ASAP. So... come on. Get your ass over here. Get it. Get the piece. Get the piece. Get it. Thank you.
I didn't know you could run so fast, Blooperman.
Okay. This is just like Royal Ransom, I swear to God. Except in Royal Ransom, you actually had bananas to stun them. Here, you just gotta run into them hoping you catch them. I mean, sure, you get a freezing gun later, but Which, by the way, how does that work without killing them? But... come to number 3. You're number 3's best friend. Come on. Jesus Christ. There's our straggler over there. Oh, and there's another. Thank God. And another one. Alright.
Chase the hamsters, watch them run. The hamsters so much fun.
So much fun! Don't you mean annoying? Because they run like twice as fast as you can, and they're so hard to catch without like proper lure, and they clearly don't love you if they're running away. I'll tell you, if I let my dog loose in the yard, and I can't do this because he won't wander away, like he'll stay close to you. In fact, if you call for him, he'll run up to you. If I let him loose in the yard and I start chasing him, I will never catch him. Unless I call for him, you know? But when I call for him, the game's over. So... Jesus. How did they see that? How did they see that? They turned around the moment I turned around. Jesus. Finally. Now we're at the trampoline part. That's perfect. Of course, we walk back. Shit.
Hey, come back here, little hamsters.
You know, let's stay here.
Fun, isn't it fun, little hamsters? Right, little hamsters? We should play this every day.
Every day? No, thank you. Imagine if her parents had to do this all the time. Really, imagine. Shit. You fucking... God damn it. At least we got the freeze gun coming up. Ugh. Of course we go the wrong way, because why the hell not? We're about to get our saving grace now.
It's next door, but hey.
I don't care.
Always paralyzes.
But of course we have to watch it because you know cutscenes unskippable.
Cool. No, really, little hamsters, it's pretty cool. Here, let me show you. Don't worry, it won't hurt.
Oh, it will hurt. Pretty badly, in fact. You'll notice anytime you get cold, you're gonna hurt like hell because of frostbite and everything. Hell, if you get bad enough frostbite, you could lose your limbs. And for those of you, yeah, for if any kids are watching it, yeah, you get bad enough frostbite, they will have to cut off your hands, legs, or something like that. So, bottom line, when you go out in the cold, you gotta bundle up. If you get out lost in the woods, you need to keep yourself warm. So, I'm not saying every case of frostbite leads to an amputation, but quite a few have, like especially the more severe ones, so. But that's my friendly advice. I've never been in like sub-zero temperatures before, but you know what? I've had I live in an area where temperatures do get close to 0 during the winter. So, most of the most of the U.S. aside from like the South gets it. So, hell, even the South has been getting pretty cold temperatures in the last few winters. So, meanwhile, I'm looking for hamsters to shoot. Because we need to finish up now. So, and meanwhile, I'm giving these hamsters I'm cryogenically freezing these hamsters. Either that, or they're gonna wake up with frostbite, and they're not gonna be good. So, and I really hope a few minutes ago that I did not say that you're definitely gonna have to get an amputation if you get frostbite, because no, I made a mistake there. So. People make mistakes, people exaggerate things, so. But like I said, the heat and the cold are both equally dangerous. In the heat, you're prone to heat stroke and sunburns. When you get sunburns, you might get skin cancer. I mean, granted, skin cancer is one of the most treatable forms of cancer because, you know, dead skin pops up on your body all the time anyway, so getting rid of skin cancer is really not that hard. But then at the same time, you could get heat stroke, where your body loses the ability to sweat, and then you can die of heat stroke. And then from there, they have to go through all extreme measures of trying to treat it, like taking your clothes off, putting you in a bathtub filled with cool water, all that. And then when it comes to the colds, if you could get hypothermia, you can get frostbite, you could freeze to death. You'll have uncontrollable shivering. You may not even be able to move. In fact, in the comments, post which one do you hate which one do you hate more, heat or cold? I'm pretty sure more people are going to say cold because, admittedly, I can't agree that it takes longer to recover from cold weather than it does hot weather. Because if you're dying of heat, like not literally but figuratively, like if you're like sweating, if you feel really hot, all you really have to do is walk into an air-conditioned room and then you're fine. However, when you're out in the cold, you can walk into a room with a heater, but it will take like 15-30 minutes just for you to finally warm up. Like, for instance, I had to march in a parade where the wind chill was so goddamn high, I could barely play my instrument. And I can't find these stupid hamsters. What the God damn it. I spent this whole video playing a level I should be on the next level, but no, the game had to freeze. Where the fuck are the hamsters? Is there a first-person view mode? Oh, trampolines! Hold on. But getting back to my story, I was trying to say that I had to play, well, I already said, I was in a parade, the temperatures were almost at 0 because of the wind chill. I had such cold hands, I could barely feel them when I got back into our heated bus. My mom had to put gloves on me, which were also heated, and despite having a heater on the bus and wearing gloves, it took me the entire ride back to the school to even remotely recover. Whereas in the heat, just go in an air-conditioned room, you're fine. So... Finally, here they are.
Keep it up, number 3. Just a few more hamsters and you'll have enough power to use the elevator.
Let's finish this level once and for all.
The next hamster sickle. You? How about you?
Come on.
You're so little.
So little, I see that. I've been catching, I don't even know how many at this point.
They scurry and they scurry as they run and go squeak. That's why it's fun to play hamster go see.
Oh, come on already! I don't want to spend all day watching number 3 play some stupid hamster game. I just want the power back on so I can play some real games. Some video games!
This is a real game, Wally. These are real hamsters. And you really hurt their feelings.
Can you at least
I hate to burst your bubble, number 3, but in real life, hamsters don't really have feelings. Maybe they do in the show, or hell, maybe there is something about hamsters I don't know about, but... Don't forget, I never had one, so I wouldn't know. I have a dog, and he has feelings. Anytime my sister teases him, he actually shows his teeth and gets angry. And anytime I take him out, he jumps around and dances for me to show him he's excited to go for his walk. Sorry, for his walk. Because earlier I said sometimes I let him loose like when I'm in the backyard, but my backyard's enclosed, so he can't run. Even if he wanted to, he can't run anywhere. But when I take him for a walk in the front, I obviously put him on a leash because there's a street, so I can't. I wouldn't let him run loose like that in the front, in the front yard where he can run out in the street and get ran over. No.
Okay, number
So.
3, just round up those last few hamsters and we'll be back in business.
Okay. Hear that, little hamster? Let's do
But in fact, if you watch my Powerpuff Girls video, you saw how my dog behaves. Like you saw in the video how he ran after me, and then when my sister came after me, because yeah, that was my sister who was running after me. She was the one who kidnapped me and forced me to play the game in that video. He ran after her. He just followed after her as soon as she started pulling me back, so... He knows not to go anywhere. He is smart. Like, dogs are a lot smarter than people... Sorry. Dogs are a lot smarter than what people give them credit for. Like, for instance, there's all these news articles saying, oh, dogs can forget things after, like, 2 minutes. Dogs may not know why you're yelling at them. My dog, anytime he's actually really smart for a dog. You know, he acts like a lunatic at times. Like,
Wow, now
anytime he vomits because I don't know, he gets sick, he runs into the basement and hides with me because he knows he got in trouble. Or at least he knows as soon as my dad cleans it up, he might get in trouble. Anytime I take him for a walk, he goes and jumps on the chair so I can hook him up easier. Anytime I go to throw his poop away, he's waiting at the kitchen table, waiting for me to give him his treat, because I always give him a treat after I take him for a walk. And anytime my my dad, or anybody has to pack suitcases, he starts having a heart attack, and he starts barking like crazy because he's sad. He doesn't want us to go. And the reason why he can tell is because when he sees the suitcases, he can tell we're leaving for more than a few days. So, and I got a mail message. I'm going to have to check it after this video, after I catch these stupid hamsters. Alright, humping the tree. How nice. And please don't freeze again, game. Alright, 20. Oh, come on. So overall, my dog is like a perfect testament to how dogs are a lot smarter than what people give them credit. Let's be honest. So... And I've said in numerous videos before that kids are a lot smarter than what people give them credit. In fact, Inside Out, I saw all these reviews on IMDb saying, "Oh, the movie's too dark, kids can't see it."
Collected the last of the hamsters. Now, put them back in the power core and report back to the mission prep room.
Thankfully, the game didn't freeze, thank God. But like I was trying to say, on IMDb, I saw all these reviews saying, "Oh, Inside Out's too dark, kids can't see this, don't take your kids, it's for adults only." I even saw one harsh review saying the movie should have been rated NC-17. And here's some spoilers for Inside Out. Like, if you haven't seen the movie, just stop watching the video here. But literally, I saw the movie, and I didn't think it was all that dark. Like, it's an overall message that you need some sadness in order to feel happy. Like, sometimes, I mean, yeah, you need to have a lot of happiness in order to be happy, but at the same time, you're going to need sadness, too, in order to maintain the balance between happiness and sadness and everything. But aside from that, literally the only dark thing that happens in the movie that I can recall is that the imaginary friend dies. Scary! I protest! We must boycott Pixar! They are trying to teach our kids a valuable lesson! Ho ho ho! No, no, no! We can't do that! We need to dumb everything down! Our kids must be shown that the world is not a dark... No! We must show our kids that the world cannot be a dark and cruel place. It's always big, super happy, fun time in the United States. And yeah, it certainly can be, but at the same time, there's a lot of bad stuff too. There's good stuff, bad stuff. Kids need to learn that, but nope, there's parents out there thinking kids need to think it's all good. No, it isn't. There's just as much bad as there is good. So... I don't know what to say. Maybe I'm thinking it wrong. I don't know. All I can say is you can't shelter your kids forever. Life's gonna hit at one point. They gotta realize that's not all fun and games. You gotta make money. You gotta pay bills. You gotta deal with layoffs, all that stuff, all that adult stuff. So... I don't know what to say, but we beat the level, so I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully we run into something good.